Welcome back to Path of Radiance randomized classes. So today we're getting Devdan, and he should be a lance unit, going all things considered, but really would be funny if he did spawn into actually a wyvern or a falcon knight or even a heron. I haven't seen or heard of anything spawning into a heron, but yeah, it would really fit him. So a lot of you were pretty set on using Tormod. Now initially I was kind of torn. He is still himself, so I was like, no, but he does have Paragon, and a lot of you want to see him go off. He also has pretty good magic rankings. So what I've decided to do is power level Mist to level 20, and get her another level and just make her my healer and my sage. As far as the arm scroll goes in this game, it will rank up whatever you're equipping. So right now she'd get a fire rank if I gave her an arm scroll, but I think she's pretty close, so maybe I'll make her my fire mage, maybe make Tormod my thunder mage, because he's normally the fire mage, so make him a bit different than normal. We could give him knives for jokes, that'd be pretty funny, but we'll see what we do if him, and he'll just level up normally. I sold the Master Seals because I don't think there's anyone unpromoted worthwhile promoting. The only one would have been like if he spawned into a Mist healer, but sadly that wasn't the case, but he'll be a healer eventually, and Mist will too. I did give Mist Scum like her level, so she got a bit more speed and magic. I put the magic band on Tormod, so his magic should go off. I think she has a sword band, so like skill might go up a little bit. But let's just go ahead and promote her now. So let's see, I guess she'll be a generic male sage. It'd be funny if she turned into Khalil. She kind of looks like Peleus. He's a character in the next game. He's kind of important. Okay, speed going up is nice. Someone did compare her to Lilina. But unlike Lilina, you can scum in this game. So we're gonna go staff definitely on Mist. So she'll kind of retain her old use in a typical playthrough. But now she's blue, yeah, because she's on our team. So yeah, Mist, pretty good. She can use that staff now. Yeah. Has D weapon rank, actually. That's pretty good. I think I might just hold off on the arm scroll on her then. I don't know if we have any more. I think I gave everything good to, Tormod, but that's fine. Yeah, Wind is pretty bad, so I'll go with Elwind. And then, yeah, she can be our Wind and Thunder Mage, and he can be our... Or no, she can be Fire and Wind, and he can be Thunder. We'll figure it out. But yeah, let's just go ahead and begin. I kind of saved and then came back here. But everything else is done. I did forge Makalaw the Lance, the Sponge Brain. So he should have a little help leveling himself up. And now the moment of truth, Danved. Well, actually, I do need to reposition or choose some units. So yeah, we're going to bring Mist, obviously, to Tanya, because she has a lot of supports with these people, Riz and Ike. All of these people. Soph will be our healer of choice. Marine, because he's really good. These guys I decided to bench because I can only have one thief. My healers, yeah, Mist is going to take over their duty, so I really don't want to train them anymore. Stefan, I did kind of want to use him, but Tormod, he's the one everyone seems to be going for, so... It looks like this is our team. Morim and Tormod do not support in this game, surprisingly. I looked at their supports, and yeah, they don't with each other, which is kind of a pain because they would be really good together on this map. So I'm going to put Tormod first so he can get a little bit of a head start. Everyone else will just stay to the back. I might actually even want Riz not really going up front because, yeah, we have a lot of unpromoted enemies here to deal with. I don't find these ones particularly hard, but there are a lot of chests around here. So the moment of truth, Devdan. So yeah, let's take a look. He's himself. What a freaking shocker. A lance unit. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing because, Devdan is a meme in the community. I think we all know why, because he is a persona of a YouTuber. He has renewal. B. I don't know if he normally has a B rank. But yeah, Halberdier Devdan. We actually aren't going to be getting a new character until, chapter 18. We get Tanith and the Herons and the Hawks. Well, Herons meaning Raisin. So yeah, Devdan probably won't go on the team like he doesn't normally in my playthroughs, but he could be a good backup unit in the forest map. You can choose reinforcements. But let's take a look at Devdan. Devdan, not Danbed. So normally he has 36 HP. 14 strength. So he's a little bit stronger, actually. That's surprising. 7 magic, doesn't matter. 15 skill. 13 speed, so he's the same there. 16 luck, 11 defense, and 10 resistance. So he is a bit stronger, but yeah, he's definitely not going on the team. Sorry, huh, all the Mecha fans. By the way, I'm going to ask my question right away here. Aside from me, of course. No, you don't have to say me. But who is your favorite Fire Emblem YouTuber? I'm gonna say Mecha. I really like his monotone voice. He explains things very well. I did watch his pitfall videos, and it did help me a lot improve because I used to be the person to, hoard stat boosters and wait to promote and not use Marcus, and the games really are easier when you don't do those things. So yeah, it can make the game a lot easier if you do look to very experienced players like him, and I believe Don's the one who does it like in 2 turns and everything. So yeah, unfortunately, he's going to be benched, but it's fine. I really need to, I think next time if I do a randomizer, I'm just going to select randomize everyone and say heck with the thieves, because they're the reason I didn't do it, but yeah, we do have a few chest keys too, by the way. I did bring them on a few people. Who actually has them? I think they're, yeah, you have one because Mareem already promotes, so I really don't want him to go forward, but we do have axes on Mareem as well. Yeah, I didn't bother with a lance on him. Since he, already promoted, wanna kind of let him hang to the back. Marshall would be a good unit to actually promote, before Chapter 17 if we can. Just another axe user will be really good who isn't Ike. And speaking of Ike, I should probably just keep him to the back, sadly, because he kept himself out like he typically does for me. But I mean, it's all good. Ike is, I know he'll be even better once he gets going. Yeah, Titania just going to hang to the back. We're at the point of the game where I find where she really doesn't... She's still very useful, of course, as a paladin, but not so much as a, But the other guys start to catch up to her. Riz I do want to keep back because he's pretty good right now. And yeah, Ileana could use some more. And that's perfect for Tormod, actually. Another person who didn't get the memo. It would have been really cool if he was a Heron, actually. I wouldn't mind Rayson spawning him into himself, too. I may have actually selected that option just so we have a dancer, but this game is pretty easy where it's not super difficult if you do, for some reason don't have a dancer. You can get by without Rayson. And speaking of axes, Gator's going to get that too. So kind of be like a mini Mareem here. I actually think him and Ileana would be a good support team too. He does support with her. Titania's got bees with Ike and Riz, so she's pretty much set. Alright, so I think I'll try and make you my Thunder Mage, but that's kind of bad. Yeah, I guess at this point I need the accuracy, so Wind it is. And Tormund still looks like himself. Yeah, the Fire Mages do have red cloaks in this game, but because he's generic, I guess he's blue. And there's Paragon kicking in. Right. Who wants to get these other guys? Who actually needs trained besides, like, you three? Mac does. And these guys actually didn't even take a hit. Yeah, some axe users coming up. I wouldn't mind actually trying out Mareem, because he's... Actually, it's pretty good. Good to weaken them. Kind of taking Titania's role in the, in this game. Or in this hack, rather. And yeah, I do like to give Astrid axes, so he's technically, I guess, for aesthetic purposes, he's Astrid, not Titania, but I'm gonna treat him like Titania. Alright, so that should be good for Sponge Brain to get. Once we get out of the forest, we'll have a whole army of flyers with different weapon types. guess we can try out Mist. Should probably annihilate this guy. Not so much. I guess we can burn through this fire tome, no pun intended. By the way, someone also commented that Daisy's face did like a... I can't do it here. A surprise face, but I actually can do that if I'm not lazy with my keyboard. Like, let me see. I think there's some buttons I can press to make the avatar model like happy or what was the other one? Sad. Which one was surprised? Oh, this one. Could you hit that one? I get another lance user, but we could just go with that. Unfortunately, my hands are on the controller, which are kind of like under the desk, and the keyboard is on top of it, so it's a little bit out of reach for me, and if I lean over too much, it'll make the model go weird. I actually have been sitting really, really still to get this to work. I guess you can just come out here and block people off. Oh yeah, Marsha, getting her confused with, like, fun. And Sylph can just stay back. I believe there is a guy that spawns up here to unlock this, and I think there's a bolting guy in there, if I remember correctly. You have a hand axe. Well, Mist has something to do. Yeah, for some reason this chapter feels like the deployment is a little bit tighter, but I do know who I want to use at this point, so... Because it's easy to kick out the units that were just filler. Yeah, Kieran wasn't really going to have a place. Me and Braum, I don't tend to promote the healers unless they're missed, so yeah, I kind of figured some sages would come along and replace them. Zhark was just kind of falling behind since everyone was like on board with Tormod. It's like, yeah, I'll just use him. All right, you have. Could give this to him if I go with the 14 damage instead. But I mean, even if we have weapon triangle disadvantage for everything, it's still an easy game. Yikes. You actually can't kill that. Well, that's risky, but we are early on in the map. So I guess, yeah, for a unit like Tormod, this map could be problematic. Oh, by the way, I did give him a Spirit Dust, so his magic is at +2 more than it normally is. And he does have the Mage Band, so that gives 10% growths. The Mage Band isn't split up like anything else. And he doesn't get big gain speed. So if he becomes a faster mage than Mist, that would actually be really beneficial. Have like a fast one, a slow one like Lou and Lilina. I need to heal. I guess we can start healing. Mist should be good to top off people with just a heal staff. So you can go and bait this guy out. Don't have a javelin on you, though. You do have a javelin. And Maklov and Marsh is also a pairing that can't support, sadly. And that would be a very good support if it did happen. Titania shoving would be really helpful, too. Unfortunately, Mist is in the way of Tormod. There are some reinforcements back here. I don't think that's really worthwhile. So yeah, he just has to pick off stuff and get massive level ups. Ow. Trying to see if there's anyone that might be in range. I guess I could put Ileana here and just wait. Yeah, this one's just feeding kills to all of our guys we want to level. This chapter isn't really that exciting, all things considered. Yeah, but the next one is the one I really don't look forward to. A gamble. Kind of funny on Patreon. I'm gonna see if I can push you a little further. Ike, you can just get out of the way. You want to keep moving. Riz, he might have something to do up here. There are some, I think they're, yeah, you're a sniper, so you are very dangerous, but luckily we have Mareem, who might be able to help out a bit more on the front lines. Get him moving. There are enemies in this first chest room, so I'll probably just send Mareem in with the key. But once these guys do grow up, for lack of a better term, we're going to have a really powerful army. I mean, all of these flyers and these big maps. I know some of the maps, the one where you get Alencia playable, kind of a slog because it's just a big open square, so it's not really exciting, but with units like this, it could be worthwhile. Or a bit more manageable. Yikes. If he can just ship something that can't counter back, that too will be very useful. I know that's usually how Astrid wants to be trained, just have her pick something with an iron bow and she can go off. And speaking of Astrid, we have a unpromoted self. Yeah, unfortunately, oh. I mean, he could crit with that. I doubt Makalov is going to do less than 6 on anything. I mean, he could miss, but I'd rather not do that. We do need some healing on you, but I could just have miss. Yeah, down to 1 healer now, but there really wasn't much option. Definitely had to bring a thief. But yeah, that's kind of like the same XP a normal unit will get for killing. Maybe even a little more. Alright, I guess Sponge Brain can get this. Yeah, it's really surprising how much a good Forge Lance can help these guys get going. I know Ileana, Marcia, and Makalov did kind of struggle when they first joined, but with a good weapon, they catch up pretty quickly. And with massive movement, too. It's a given. Alright, anyway, we have to be careful that we don't aggro this guy too far. There's wind, but that's not really any problem at all. Let's just train up our sword rank, I guess. I'm going to have Mareem deal with this door. In case anything else can hit her. Ike, yeah, you're just gonna... Ike doesn't really have too much to do. I really can't wait to get axes on Ike. Oh, that'd be good for Tormund. Maybe I can shove him up there, but Tony's kind of really far behind. We kind of got here pretty fast, as expected. I mean, I guess if you're training the whole cavalry squad, Marcia and Jill, it wouldn't be a problem either. And that guy opens the door, okay. Right, I can actually get behind. Oh, Thunder. I can't actually get behind Ileana. Another one for Tormod. Please do better. Everyone wants you to be good. Okay, that's a lot better. Definitely take defense on too, that's nice. Alright, just need to watch out for you. Although I think Riz would be okay. I mean, I could... Just... that crit rate is kind of nasty. I guess I could have Mareem at this door. Yeah, no more lances. Well, at least the good thing about having units I know are going to get bent. Like, I really didn't plan to use Danved unless it was something really good. The good thing about having them is we have more lances to add to our inventory. It's kind of like in FE12, you get a ton of units, like, throughout that game. I think he has the most playable character with, like, 80-something. And... Actually, this might be a good thing for you to fight. A ton of playable characters. And they all kind of, like, you just throw them to the back and they bring you weapons. I just put them on Ogma or Pala, or the team I primarily like using. So let's see. Do you have a key? I kind of want to bring you to the front lines. Maybe Ike can take that key. He can do something. Yeah, I took the ring off of Ike, whatever one I had, because he's not really contributing too much. Just get Soph out of the way for now. Oh, by the way, Devdan recruits on a child character. Typically, I get him with Soren, but, Mist and Soph should do as well. Actually, getting Titania in here to deal with that guy would be beneficial, too. Oh, but being a dragon, she lags behind. We do have the boots, too. Now, I'm clearly thinking of giving them to Ike. That would be the obvious choice. Unless we do have Raisin spawn as himself or get another Heron by chance, but... Ike is looking pretty good. I mean, Titania, having her catch up would be... Oh, that's a killer lance. Well, I'm glad that didn't, You were not fruitful with that hit. Yeah, not too scared. It's just when we get up to the actual throne room. It's one of these indoor maps I find where the... a lot of, like, hallway that's not really useful. It kind of reminds me of Chapter 8 FE6, where you have to, like, go up and to the left. It's kind of like a lot of dead space. Okay, well. Could go for that. Might want to push him out of the way, so... that bow can't hit him. Oh, a lot of experience hitting a promoted unit, naturally. I'll give this to Mareem. Mareem might be a ironically good training partner for Tormod if he can get him. Oh, you got the chest key anyway, how funny. These two can hang out here. I'm really, like, cautious of this stupid archer. Just maybe bait someone out. Yeah, he... could go for that. Why not? How about Mareem a bit? Nice. Oh, that's really cool. Usually they just spin around, but, where is the light reflecting off of it? We're indoors. I mean, I guess Oliver would have a bunch of gaudy-looking candles around his house, so maybe not too... Actually, Ike, you can just go in here and get these chests now. That guy's really not a threat to you. That helps with luck, which would be really good for Stefan. Oh, I'm gonna have to Tanya deal with these, guys, and nobody needs healed, and nobody at all. Marine does a little bit, but, yeah, we can just top them off, why not? Why not? I don't think I can use the arm scroll on staves in this game, if I remember correctly. I know Mist normally, some people like to hoard their arm scrolls and just, burn them all on her in one go because, yeah, it gets her a sonic sword range. I'm really happy we have a Titania-like unit. But the forest map should go pretty quickly, I hope, because lava is covering a lot of ground. I know the first 2 maps, I want to say, you have to get a seize point, clear some enemies near the top. Okay, there's that guy. Yeah, these guys shouldn't be a threat at all, so keep them coming. Might be good practice for Tormod, actually. No, I think there's a bolting in here. Oh, we have to be careful of Devdan, too. Alright, so where is Miss? She's all the way back here. I'm just gonna have to Tanya help out. Miss is going to come this way. I could bring Soth as well. You can grab him as too. I mean, not that I really want Danved in the party right now, but I can't kill the famous YouTuber. It would be terrible. Actually, what does he even have in his inventory? Let me see. Usually, yeah, he normally has a heavy spear, I believe. That's what he has in vanilla. Maybe something else on him. I can't remember, but I do recall him joining with a heavy spear. I wonder what weapon type I'm going to be bombarded with in my next randomized. I actually don't know if I can do randomized Radiant Dawn on this either, and that would be pretty fun too. I'd probably sit there and retry until Edward spawns into something good, because Edward is like one of my favorite characters, so I wouldn't mind doing that for him. Of course, I'd probably get bombarded with axe users the rest of that playthrough. Did get lucky with Ike, though, having a Wyvern on the first try. It would have been nice if he could kill that halberdier. Okay, speed this time, definitely good. Do you like speed? I mean, who doesn't? Oh, look, another lance. Not bad, though, because these guys aren't showing up anytime soon. Marine can get going, too, I guess. Would like Gatry to get some... Oh, you're kind of in the way. I'm really scared of that archer. Oh, crap. Well, that's scary. Oh, wait, that's Marine. I thought that was Gatry for a second. Definitely don't want any promote units fighting my unpromote, guys. Okay, what are you swiping? I mean, it's fun shenanigans on Ina later. I think chapter 21 or 2 she starts. Okay, well, there's a bunch of dudes over there now. Okay, well... I kind of want to get to Tanya through, if anything. Okay, you're not. Where is... My 2 other flyers are down here. I'm trying to think of who's, like, where at this point. Just get rid of the bulky armor knight. Yeah, I do like the design of this male sage. If only he had had a more orangish brownish hair like Mist does. Okay, right, let's see if anyone can bonk this guy. Start with Sponge Brain. I think that's one of the insults she uses. get in range. I don't think there's anyone around to shove you either. That's really scary. Yeah, unfortunately Gatry has no means to get in and attack. Right, so... I guess you can pick off the helpless priest. One more closer for Marsha. She might be, yeah, as I've been saying, she could be the next best unit to, I wish I had a javelin on Ileana right now. Let's just keep everyone highlighted so Soth can get in here. I'd much rather get to Devdan than gang for these chests. Or Devdan, what am I saying? Could go for this. I mean, Riz is here if we do need him. Good job, Marine. You're really glad you're on this team. It's risky. Another crit would be really cool. But that's fine too. Oh, nice speed on him finally. I don't really trust Gatry's going to be the fastest unit ever, but, anything will help. I guess Titania... Titania's going down shift soon. I really would like someone to help train Riz against these soldiers incoming. But we can keep training Titania. She's pretty much going to be here for the long run. The reason I chose her to bring her over Stefan is because Stefan I think he only supports with like Soren, and she has 2 supports of our like 2 best characters. Well, I guess Ike is still one of our best, but she's supporting 2 of our best characters, so yeah, I'd rather have Titania to help boost Riz, and Riz can help boost her. So they kind of take priority. Oh, nice. And I think that's a physic. Yes. I do remember some things. Here comes an archer. Well, that's fun. You want to get to him. I could send Riz over here. Actually, it's not that... It's just I don't want Devdan to... Yeah, this is the problem with all these flyers. As good as they are. Should I just let that guy go? I mean, I really don't care about the bolting, but Physic is nice. I could just send Titania over there, I guess. Which one had the killer bow? Yeah, I don't like the killer bow. Let's just go ahead and grab this chest while we're at it. What can Tormod reach? That's terrible. Right. I mean, maybe Makalov can help Tormod over here. I really don't see them doing too much up here. I have Gatry maybe come in here and back off whenever. Guess the only hope at really one rounding is to get a crit. Should probably have done that the other way, but oh well. I'm fine with training up Mareem. I'm actually really surprised by how many people just spawned into themselves. I'm definitely going to have to do a another randomizer where I make sure that isn't the case. I'm just gonna stand around you. I think I does have to seize this, so I'll have him get closer to the throne. But he can't do too much. Right, these two, I guess we'll just back off from these archers. Maybe, hopefully these Myrmidons will come to these two. I mean, bows aren't scary, but I really don't want to take a chance with a killer bow, and I'm going to burn Titania's meter. Oh, crap. Well, he's on the loose, but Mist is right behind us, so it's not too big of a deal. Okay, well, he doesn't get doubled. He may actually retreat and go to vulnerary mode. Yeah, really hard to get in here with all flyers. Hopefully Darren does have a lot of HP in this run. And you killed him, so Torment can't, but I guess that's okay. Makalov still needs quite a bit of experience as well. And he gets luck. But I do need to get Mist moving, and that's exactly what I wanted you to do. Because once you are gone, I can safely deal with this. Once I get Devdan out of here, Devdan. Okay, that's really helpful. Definitely take more speed on Marsha. Maybe this will help you actually double this guy. And nope. Okay, she's surrounded. I'm very worried about him, actually. Let's see. Well, Titania can't fight. They'll probably go for her. That could be a Gatry kill, actually. She could be a good block for this. Just too many archers for our own good. Might actually have to bring Ike in here to help out some. Just to get them to go away. I'm hoping Devdan will go for the unshifted Titania. Because I don't think Mist can get in there. Although you might be able to no, you can't. Although you're in the way, so maybe you can. I'm gonna just get rid of you, and then Ileana can fly up and kill that archer. I just really hope he doesn't suicide on Ileana. Okay, good. Keep you parked in front of here to block off Sith. And it's pretty much safe now. Well, for us. I mean, the Heavy Spear would be pretty useful for some of these guys, too. That wasn't good, but, actually, Ileana promoting next turn might be the strategy as well. Right, I guess you can take on this guy. Not kill. Luckily, we don't have any armors on our team to get killed by Devdan. Yeah, that guy's going to... He might stay for one more turn, but, yeah. You kind of need healed. I guess you can start taking on these guys, Riz. Keep training your sword rank. Riz can clear out the throne room by himself. It's no problem. Yeah, Titania will have to just stay there. Maybe have Mist just kill this guy. Not you. Ooh. Really hope he doesn't go for Mist. And we get to see a Sage crit. Nice. How much do you do to... You 9 to him. Well, there's nothing else can attack him. Where are these other dudes? Who didn't go yet? I don't think Soth went, but Miss is gonna do the recruiting, so he can just... He actually can just stay there. And I believe that's the item that, yeah, that'll be helpful against archers, so I'll probably just put that on Riz just to be safe. Okay, he's healing. That's actually perfect. Oh, no, he's gonna go for Titania, but that's fine. That is the perfect thing you could have done. Thank you, Devdan. Okay, can we catch him? Don't know. Marie maybe can catch him? That's better. Hopefully Tormod can kill this guy. Hopefully. It's a big if. Yeah, you're gonna go for him because weapon triangle. I'm actually okay with that. We can give that to one of our unpromoted guys. Not quite. Well, that's a shame. Anyway, let's go ahead and give this to, I guess, Ileana. She's pretty close. Another sword unit will be, of course, really helpful. Maybe get that guy over there. Alright, Mist. Okay, yeah, we can heal you. So, Devdan, he's boring and basic. His armor is a lot prettier than it normally is, too, so maybe that's not such a bad thing. Right, we have a lot of dudes over here. Yes, be fodder for Tormod. Can Matlov actually take all these guys? I don't think he can. 12 and 8. I'm just gonna heal him since Miss is busy. Could have Gatry help out here too. Yeah, I guess that will do it for this portion. I'm not giving Ike that mage. Yeah, Soth is good. Our chests are looted, but oh well. Zeark still has his bolting anyway, so it's not too problematic. I actually don't know if the other guy can reach you from here. Okay, he can. Sponge Brain. But Tormod should be able to kill one of these people. We could actually steal a, staff from this guy if stuff is fast enough, I believe. Although Miss is kind of stuck using heal for the time being, so... Wouldn't really matter too much unless it's a heal. Okay, another one closer from Marsha. We do have a mend. Let's actually bring him up here and try it. Yes, I'm going to milk this for experience. And who is left? Kill that guy at least. I do never use Tormod, actually, so it might be cool to try and train him up. He's just kind of one I put on the wayside for Soren or Ileana. Oh, you're actually doubling this guy, Gage. Well, this guy has to be terrible. Getting double by Gage, but I don't think that's enough to kill. Is that 11? Yeah. Well, he's well on his way. Yeah, but we all know who's getting promoted next. Does Miss need to heal anyone at all? Titania? I guess you can heal Titania. Miss and Titania do have a support too, but that's probably not going to happen. I really don't have anyone to support Miss with. Actually, let's do this. We can figure out who we want to take this boss on with. I think everyone else is good, though. There's no more soldiers. Okay, I always thought there were more, but guess I was wrong. Can we grab this? No, we can't. So if you're weak, should have brought bulk. But we do save money on the chests. Devdan's heavy spear actually might be beneficial here if I switch it over to... Ileana's all the way back there. Maybe... Marsha, really? Alright, I'm gonna switch that over to you. Can you use it? It's probably a bad idea, but... see how it goes. Try and let everyone get some here. I know, I'm dragging this out, like, horribly, but, I don't really care. I want to not hit this guy. Well, I guess we'll waste a wind on you. Okay, not worth a lot, but I think that was 2. I guess normally he would have gotten 1, so not the worst outcome. Somebody hit this guy, please. Nope. Well, I guess another turn waiting on this guy. Yeah, no one else really needs this. I mean, I guess Makalov can go in here. Okay, that's definitely going to hit. Thank you, Makalov. You're so useful. Yeah, I'm really surprised Makalov and Marsha don't have the support either. It's kind of disappointing because I feel like that would be really hilarious dialogue. Missed opportunity there. And Radiant Dawn, they get kind of generic. And hi, Titania. kill her if she... Is she topped off? She is. We could start picking at him. I know he's gonna murder Tormod. Okay, that's nice. Atri makes up for his failing last turn. I think Oliver is also in the background of some of these pictures too, which is pretty hilarious. Yeah, that's death. Yeah, your luck is really abysmal. You might actually benefit from that goddess icon. Can Miss do this any better? She can. I mean, she's not going to die. I don't think he has any skills to activate. No. We could give it to Mist. And try out our Elwind rank. Yeah, normally Mist isn't promoted at this point, so nice to try and give her a kill. She will be very useful later on, as I think Tormod will. Okay, we can cap a couple people off, but I think I'm just going to save it for the, I think we got everything except for those chests. I think I'm just going to save it for the, unpromoted guys. Alright, let's get out of here. A very uneventful map, very boring that Danved decided to spawn to himself, and, there's Rayson. Hi. Alright, well, I will see you for the next one.